Here we go. Fanttik X8 Apex Air Inflator. That's the box, that's how it arrived. Now let's open it and see how it looks like, and also what kind of accessory we have with this inflator. It's right now. And look at that, inside of the box we have ta-da, another box. Let's hope that's the last box. Alright, looks like it, and ta-da, reveal time. First we have the inflator itself. Put it on the side for now. And the little sticker that lets you know that the accessories are located below here. And on the below we have the accessory box that you have to pull out like so. And that's all for the box. In the accessory box, of course, we have the inflator hose actually that you screw one side on the inflator and the other side on your car tires or your bicycle, motorbike, etc. So the hose here. Then we have a nice storage / transportation pouch, soft pouch with the accessory here, which are the adapter and also a USB to USB-C cable. And the user manual was also in the middle of the pouch. There is how the pouch look like. Soft material, feel a bit velvety. And that's all for the accessory. It's good to note that inside the storage pouch there is another small pocket. See if I can pull it out. Here we go. There's a small pocket that is closed by a hook and loop system, like so. So to store the accessory here right in the pouch, while you store the main unit here in the big pouch. And now we are going for a reveal time of the portable compressor itself. And here it is. Fits in almost in the hand, like you see. It's black and yellow in color, that's the version I choose. All right, let's have a closer look. Right on the top you can see there is this LED light with the thread here to screw the hose used to inflate any tire that you need, basketball ball, etc. Here are some vents to vacuum the air. As the compressor works, the air will need to be vacuumed somewhere to be compressed and then pushed out here from here. So that's the vent that you have to leave free and not obstructed. Be sure that you don't hold the compressor like so, for example. So that's the top side. Here we have more vent here on this side and here on the other side. So be careful to leave all those vents free of any obstacle. Of course, the front we have the main LED screen here, very nice big panel. Protected by, I'm going to remove it, this plastic. There we go, nice and shiny and fingerprint magnet now. And here is the main control wheel or control system. And here in the bottom we have the USB port, 5 volt 2 amp. And we have the USB-C port, 5 volt 3 amp. That's to recharge the device. And here, if you want to use this device, since it has a battery, as a portable power bank for your phone, tablet, etc., you can plug your USB charging cable here, and this system will give you power to your phone, tablet, etc. That's good to use in case of emergency. You are stranded with your car, you cannot use the compressor because your tire have a puncture and you cannot inflate it anymore, and your phone is dead. Here we go, you plug that here, and you can call emergency services to come to help you. So they really talk about everything with this compressor, and in the back there is nothing else than just here some specification. As for the device functionality, it's very simple. You press the off-on button, look at it here in the middle for a few seconds, and the unit turn on. First thing I notice right away is that the screen is very bright, which is very helpful when you are outside around the car and it's sunny. You can see this screen still very well, as you can see right there. So very bright compared to other models I tested before, which have a barely readable screen, very dim screen. This one is not dim at all. It's very bright. Now, as soon as you turn it on, as you saw, here is the actual pressure. So when you connect this compressor to your car or bicycle, motorbike, etc., it will tell you the pressure that's coming through the connected hose. And here is the pressure set to. So that's the manual mode. You can set the pressure by using this plus and minus button. So if you press plus, you have more pressure, and you press minus, you have less pressure. Once you are happy, you just let go the button. It will flash for a few seconds, and here we go. And now it stopped, and it will automatically stop once the pump reaches this 36 psi, while it will be inflating your tire. Also, you have a pre-programmed function using this button. So if you click this button, here is the car Tesla. So if you have a Tesla, like myself, here you will see the pressure already programmed for Tesla, for electric car. So that's the new model, by the way, that has this functionality integrated in the program button. The previous model just had car, bicycle, basketball ball, but does not have this electric car section. Now you press again, and we go to normal car. Stop it at 36. You press one more, and you have bicycle. You press one more, and you have basketball ball. 8 psi, completely enough. And you press again, and you come back to the manual mode. Easy peasy. And the last but not the least, we do have a light here button. When you press it, it turns on the LED light on the top of the device. So you can light up at night, find your tire, find the valve, etc. So very handy light right there. And if you press it again, it goes into SOS mode. Maybe useful if you are stranded on the side of the road at night, or to be visible by other cars passing by. And you press it one more time and the light goes off. Turn off the device, press and hold the power button in the middle for a few seconds. There we go, and then you are good to go to put it back in its storage pouch. Right there, plonk. And here we go now for those of you curious about how loud this portable compressor is. I took my decibel meter here and I'm going to run the compressor next to it. That way you have a better idea of how noisy, how loud it is, or maybe how quiet it is. Because of course, always in the commercial they tell you, don't worry, it's quiet, it does not make too much noises. Well, we are going to figure it out right now in a real life experimentation. Here we go, turn it on the device. And now turn it on the pump. And there we go. Now you know. And also for those of you curious about the size of this item, maybe you want to see if it fits in your door pockets or in your trunk somewhere. So here we go. Hopefully that will be useful for you. The length, it's around 8 inches. And the thickness at its wider side, it's around 2.5 inches. So 8 by 2.5. And there you go. Alright, time to use the Fanttik air compressor to fill up this car tire. So first I'm going to check the pressure with my manual gauge. And I have 26 psi, so it needs a little bit more air. That's where the little compressor comes in. So remember guys, it comes with this pipe that you have to screw in on the wheel, but don't forget to screw in first on the pump, because otherwise it's going to leak as soon as you're going to screw on the wheel here. It's not one-way pipe, it's going to leak all the air. Here we go, quick demo. The air is going out. So that's the pipe that's included, and it has to be screwed in the pump first, in the compressor first, and then on the car wheel. But I have another solution available, this extra pipe that I put separately and do a better job because it has a quick connect-disconnect valve on it, which will avoid the screwing for 1 hour and the unscrewing and losing some air in the process. So that's much better, and of course you have the link of this pipe on the description of this video in case if that could help you as well. So let's use that to inflate the wheel right now. It's screwed perfectly on the top of the compressor. It's compatible, so that's great. Now turning the compressor on. has a nice bright screen. Even with the sun today on my face, I can completely see the screen without any problem, any issue. Right now the program selected, it's manual, so I'm going to select car, and automatically it went to 36 psi right now, but it's a little bit too much for this type of tire, so I'm going to reduce to 32 psi, which should be perfect for this tire. And I'm connecting here the quick connector to the car valve. Here we go. Up, quick connected. Try to keep it straight. All right, the compressor states that it's 26, so it was not too far away actually from my manual gauge, so pretty accurate right there. And this is electronic gauge as well. I put the link on the description if you are interested. Very precise, and as you can see, the compressor is also very precise as well. So both device works great on the measurement, on the tire pressure measurement. All right, now time to start the compressor, and of course I'm going to measure to time how long it takes to go from 26 psi to 32 psi. Let's test that. So here we go, 0, and we go now. Here we go, exactly 1 minute 80 seconds to go from 26 to 32 psi. That's not bad at all for this little portable compressor. Very impressed. Works great so far. So now time to shut it off and disconnect it up from the wheel. Of course, with this fast disconnect system, as you may have heard, minimum air is able to escape versus the unscrewing system that while you are unscrewing, some air will go constantly outside the tire. So much better pipe, and it's also braided, much better quality than just this rubber quality here. You can see the difference right there compared to the two pipes. So all good to go. Quick and efficient, definitely a device to keep with you in the car. A little trick for you if you want to avoid to scratch your little compressor on the floor while it's running, because you saw it vibrates, and when it does that on the asphalt, the floor will tend to scratch the bottom of your little portable compressor. So if you want to avoid that, little tip, you can use the bag that comes with it to protect, to put on the floor like so, and protect the device from vibration damage. So the bag will absorb most of the vibration, and your compressor, when it's running, will be undamaged. Here we go. And of course, once you are done, after fully recharging the compressor, you can put it back in its bag here, along with this pipe. Unfortunately, you cannot leave the pipe connected to the compressor. You have to unscrew it to be able to fit it in the bag as well. Hop, like so. All good to go. And now it can stay on the trunk of the car until next time I need it. Thanks again for watching. Hope this video has been useful, and hope you will enjoy your little compressor as I'm enjoying mine right now.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Hi, Doug.
You're there. Stay there. Good girl. Of course it has to. That's where the little compressor comes in handy. Là, tu dis. Tu y casa.